What if I told you that the very moment you start believing you don't deserve wealth, you're actually blocking the universe from delivering your abundance? This isn't just positive thinking. This is about understanding a fundamental truth that separates those who receive their blessings from those who watch them pass by. Right now, somewhere in the world, someone is questioning whether they deserve the success that's knocking at their door. They're looking at their bank account, their circumstances, their past mistakes, and they're telling themselves they're not worthy. But here's what they don't understand. Worthiness isn't determined by your past. It's not determined by your current situation. It's determined by your divine birthright as a child of the universe. The universal law of abundance operates on a simple principle. When you align yourself with faith rather than fear, when you walk by faith and not by sight, you open channels that have been waiting to pour blessings into your life. But there's a catch. You have to believe you deserve them. You have to know deep in your core that abundance is your natural state. Think about this for a moment. Every single day, the sun rises without questioning whether it deserves to shine. Rivers flow without asking permission. Trees grow without apologizing for taking up space. Nature operates in abundance because it understands its divine right to exist and thrive. Yet humans, the most conscious beings on this planet, constantly question their worthiness. God Almighty designed a universe where abundance flows freely. Look around you. There are billions of stars, countless grains of sand, infinite drops of water in the oceans. Scarcity is a human invention. It's a story we tell ourselves when we forget our true nature. The world understands abundance because it was created from abundance. You were created from that same abundance. When you walk in faith, you're not just hoping for the best. You're actively participating in the divine flow of prosperity. Faith means trusting the process, even when you can't see the entire staircase. It means taking the next step, even when the path isn't clear. Faith is your GPS to abundance, guiding you toward your highest good even when logic suggests otherwise. But here's where it gets challenging. Not everyone wants to see you succeed. Some people will try to convince you that you're not fit for the job, that you don't have what it takes, that you should settle for less. These voices aren't speaking truth. They're speaking from their own limitations, their own fears, their own scarcity mindset. In this lifetime, life is truly there for you. Every experience, every challenge, every opportunity is designed to help you grow into the person capable of receiving your abundance. But other people will try to step in your way. They'll make it look like you can't receive your blessings. They'll plant seeds of doubt, create obstacles, and sometimes even actively work against your success. Here's what you need to understand about these interference patterns. When someone tries to block your abundance, they're actually revealing their own relationship with prosperity. People who live in abundance celebrate others' success. People who live in scarcity try to limit others to make themselves feel better. Their actions aren't about you. They're about them. The right path toward success isn't always the easiest path. It requires discernment, courage, and unwavering faith in your divine purpose. Sometimes you'll need to walk away from people who don't support your vision. Sometimes you'll need to ignore the voices that tell you to play small. Sometimes you'll need to trust your inner guidance over popular opinion. Your abundance isn't dependent on anyone else's approval or permission. It's not contingent on proving yourself to people who have already decided you're not worthy. Your abundance flows from your connection to the divine source of all prosperity. When you strengthen that connection through faith, prayer, meditation, and right action, you become magnetic to the blessings that are meant for you. Consider the stories of every great leader, innovator, and success story throughout history. They all faced people who said they weren't fit for the job. They all encountered obstacles designed to make them quit. They all had moments of doubt where they questioned their worthiness. But they kept walking in faith. They kept believing in their vision even when others couldn't see it. The universe doesn't make mistakes. If you have a dream, a vision, a calling in your heart, it's there for a reason. You wouldn't have the desire without also having the ability to fulfill it. The challenge isn't whether you're capable. The challenge is whether you'll believe in yourself long enough to see it through. When you truly understand that you deserve wealth, abundance, and success, your energy shifts. You stop apologizing for your ambitions. You stop shrinking to make others comfortable. You stop accepting less than what you know you're worth. This shift in energy sends a clear signal to the universe that you're ready to receive. Remember, walking by faith doesn't mean being passive. Faith requires action. It means preparing for the abundance you're calling in. It means developing the skills, mindset, and character necessary to handle greater levels of success. It means being a good steward of the blessings you already have while expecting more to come. Every morning when you wake up, you have a choice. You can focus on all the reasons why you don't deserve abundance. Or you can focus on the truth that abundance is your birthright. You can listen to the voices that tell you to stay small or you can listen to the divine voice within that calls you to greatness. The universal work is always happening in your favor, even when circumstances look challenging, even when people oppose you, even when progress seems slow. The universe is orchestrating events to bring you exactly what you need at exactly the right time. Your job isn't to figure out how it will happen. Your job is to maintain faith that it will happen and take inspired action when opportunities arise. Today marks the beginning of a new relationship with abundance. Today, you stop questioning your worthiness and start claiming what's rightfully yours. Today, you walk in faith, knowing that no one can say you're not fit for the job because you're divinely appointed for your purpose. Today, you step fully into the truth that life is truly there for you, and no one can permanently block what God has ordained for you.